Good morning, Mike Barbanica, Mayor Pro Tem City of Antioch. I'm headed off to work this morning after a long council meeting last night, but I wanted to get a video out to you in case you missed it. We started at about 5:30 and then we went until about 11:30. It's April 13th, 2022. So this was yesterday's meeting if you're looking to reference it back. So let's go over some highlights. Redistricting, the final map passed. I voted against it. Councilmember Ogerchuk voted against it. This map divides multiple communities within our city. Mara Vista Hills, off Garrow, Asilomar Country Hills, up Lone Tree, which comes off of Lone Tree up into a residential area and then arcs back around. The map is absolutely ridiculous. Voting for the map, Mayor Thorpe, Councilmember Wilson, Councilmember Torres Walker. I was against it. Councilmember Ogerchuk was against it. It passed. It moved forward. Next one. Let's see. I'm just kind of flipping through my notes here. And that way I just give you just some quick highlights. So next one that went through that not a fan of, have never been a fan of, was direction to the city on a police oversight commission. So that direction basically told the city, yes, put together all the documents to move forward with a police oversight committee or commission. I believe this is a huge mistake. Why? Because civilians truly do not understand policing policies, policing tactics. And what you don't want is something that ultimately leads into civilians being able to decide on police discipline, if they're in or out of policy. You have to go through years of training and really understand the job to be able to do that. Now, we're being told, oh, no, that's not what this is regarding. Watch for the future. Watch. Remember, you heard it here first. Displaying the pride flag at City Hall, the Pride Progress flag at City Hall. This was a 3-2 vote. Now, not for reasons that necessarily somebody would think. I've been contacted by a police group, police officers within the group. I spoke to somebody within the fire department. I've spoken to some veterans. They want an opportunity to fly a flag as well. They want an opportunity in November for Veterans Day to fly a flag, say the veterans group, for example. This took up 1 year of space, or to the end of 2020. And that was my issue and Councilmember Ogerchuk's issue with it is, okay, if this has been a precedent that's already been set by the city, where this has occurred the last several years or last couple of years during Pride Month, is my understanding. I wasn't on council then. However, we're in a much different situation now, where now it's a flag is taking up a spot for the rest of 2022. My thing is, do it reasonably. Most of the groups I spoke with said, hey, we don't have a problem with it, but give others an opportunity as well. Last couple of things here. We went over what's called the ARPA funding money. ARPA is the American Rescue Plan and Funding Act, money that we got from the federal government. I think we're somewhere around $21 million as COVID wound down. Here were some things on there that, personally, I don't necessarily agree with. The Bridge Housing Support Services pilot. Basically, it's the executive end. That's $3.1 million dedicated to that. That was a 3-2 vote. Voting for that, the Mayor Thorpe, Councilmember Wilson, Councilmember Torres Walker. I was against that, voted against it, and so did Councilmember Ogerchuk. Some other ways that money was spent. I was glad I was able to get this, brought it up and got this through, was a new perimeter fence around the water park. It's desperately needed. It's expensive. It's $500,000, but that was a 5-0 vote. Much appreciated on that. Deck repair, pool plastering, and a boulder structure repair, and slide restoration. All of it, no. It went 2-3 down the line. I voted yes. Councilmember Ogerchuk voted yes. Voting no on all of those, Mayor Thorpe, Councilmember Wilson, Councilmember Torres Walker all voted no on those. And then the big one, I shouldn't say the big one, was only $300,000, the EOC. Third vote on the EOC. I voted for it to upgrade our EOC. In other words, our Emergency Operations Center, this is the third time this has come up in front of this council, and we are so far behind with this, it needs updating. This is your EOC. I voted for it, putting the money into it. It was $300,000. Councilmember Ogerchuk voted for it. It was $300,000. Again, this is 300 grand when we're receiving 21 million. Voting no, third time. Mayor Thorpe, Councilmember Wilson, Councilmember Torres Walker voted no again. This is the third time the EOC has come up in front of us. All three times I've been a proponent of it. All three times it's been voted down on a 2-3, meaning 2 yes, 3 no. It's kind of an update there for you. I know they're long council meetings. I get it. And I can't blame you for not sitting there for 6 hours and watching it. So hopefully if I do these updates for you as much as I can, makes it a lot easier. Mike Barbanica, Mayor Pro Tem, City of Antioch. Thanks. Have a great day.